Hello YouTube, it's your Bobby3 back with another kicking comic book review. Today we have another single issue, and it is a tie-in for a Batman event. It is Batman Battle for the Cowl, The Network #1, and it is a one-shot from DC Comics. Really cool. And it's got some of my favorite kind of side characters in DC. And it's basically just a lot of heroes that are associated with Batman and with Gotham City all coming together to kind of help keep the peace after Batman's quote-unquote death. This is before Dick Grayson takes up the mantle. But it's very fun. So, you got all these people dressed up as Batman hired by Hugo Strange, and they've kidnapped these different criminals that have done horrible things, and they're like, hey, Bat family, you have to save one of them, and then I'll kill the other two. But there's a time limit, and if you don't meet it, I'm just going to kill all of them. Hugo Strange is pretty wild. But there's a lot of people running around, Huntress, Batgirl, etc. A lot of stuff going on. Actually, Manhunter's there, and whatnot. But a lot of its focus is on Huntress and Batgirl. And this is the Cassandra Cain Batgirl, my favorite Batgirl, both character and costume-wise. Pretty neat. And Hugo Strange and people are having all these bets on what's going to happen with this. Like there's a big gambling thing going around this illegal activity. And then Hugo Strange kind of does something even crazier. And he's like, hey, listen up, Team Bat. If you kill one of these criminals, then I'll let the other two go. And, Oracle's coordinating all this. And Huntress just wants to put an arrow into the brain of this one guy on death row. To save everyone else, And Cassandra Cain Batgirl stops her. And it's a good thing she did, because it turns out the evidence was mishandled, and the guy that was on death row that she was going to kill, he was innocent. And in real life, a lot of people on death row do turn out to be innocent after execution, just FYI. I don't know if it's a commentary on that. I think it's just a fun tie-in so you can see what some other characters are doing and whatnot. And I think this really portrays Oracle, Huntress, and Cassandra Cain Batgirl very well. Very well. Also, Ragman's in it. I'm a big Ragman fan, okay? Super cool. Gotta love Ragman. But yeah, it's just a fun one-shot that shows what some of the orbital Bat characters are doing during this event. And I really like it. And I have to review some more of these one-shots. This is the second one I'm reviewing, and I'm not reviewing them in order. If I did, the next one I would have done would have been The Underground, I think. I'm just kind of, since they're one-shots, I'm just doing them in whatever order I feel like. But I really wish DC would release a collection of all the normal Battle for the Cowl issues, plus all the tie-in issues together. I would really like to have that, because I've read my copy of Battle for the Cowl so many times that it's literally falling apart. Like, it's not as bad as my Batman Hush, which has just loose pages in it, but it's getting there. If I read it a few more times, it's going to need to be replaced. I don't want to replace it. It's one of my most treasured books, to be completely honest. I love it. Love it. Love it. But I always wanted these tie-ins, and I could never find a trade of them, and I could never find a trade of the whole thing, like an omnibus. That would be cool. Maybe a couple other issues about things to pad it out, help give context. But that is Batman Battle for the Cowl, The Network, #1. And I have reviewed the Man-Bat issue as well, if you want to check that out. And hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you want to know when I review the rest of them. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.